Okay, so when you start going to create your new animation, you're going to go into Adobe Fresco. That's this FR app. And then you're going to say create new. You're going to, because we want to do like a screen size, we're going to do standard HD, just regular standard HD. Just click on that. That's the size you want. You might want to see the whole thing. And the first thing you're going to need to do is create your background. So whatever background you are going to have, maybe on this one I'm going to have something maybe a lighter blue. So these are your brushes. This is your pixel brushes. These are your live brushes, which is like watercolor and paints. This is your vector brushes, eraser. This is like a pointer where you can select and move things. This is also transform tool. These are like loops, and then if I wanted to fill something, I'm going to fill it with a pixel. So I filled it in. That's my paintbrush. These are shapes. You can add shapes. If you hold it down, different shapes will appear to you. If you don't have any, you can download them, like by pushing the plus in there. So I don't need to do any shapes right now, but you can, which is fun. Maybe I'll use them later to show you guys about how to do shapes. Okay, and then this is text, which we're not doing currently, but you can if you want to have text animate and appear and slide across your frame. That's okay too. And this is how to add photos if you wanted to add a photo in here. So I'm just going to create some sort of background, some sort of simple, and this is a really fast something for you guys. So I would like to have some clouds. That's not dark enough. So yeah, I'm just using the watercolor brush here to make a cloud look. Maybe I don't want the water to flow so much. Maybe I have to change that, make it more of a, nope. Maybe a soft chocolate, what does that look like? Yeah, I just get some cloud shapes in here. I don't know. Then I'll go back with the watercolor and soften it up. Just wanted some white on the field. All right. Maybe a little bit more somewhere in here. Even numbers of things never look good with composition, so I want to have odd numbers. Makes it look better. And then this is also can be used like a smudging tool. So that's my smudger. All right, and I think I want to do like a little grassy part, which I'm going to switch to some greenish color here. Maybe I want it to be a little bit not quite as soft. It's pretty out of focus. I don't know if I like that. I might choose a different brush here. Gonna give it some texture here at the edge. Makes it more grassy looking, not so soft and out of focus. Okay, just going to try to make a flower bloom. That's it. So this is my background, and I want to lock it because I don't want to change my background at all. These over here on the right hand side, this is layers. It's where you would add a layer. This layer here, I'm going to hold it, and I'm going to lock that layer. I don't want to accidentally edit it because I need that to stay the same. So I locked it. This layer is the one that's right on top of it. So anything I draw on here will go over the top. But if I hide it here with the eyeball on the right, if I click on that, I can make it disappear. So I don't want that right now, but I'm just showing you. Delete that layer. I'm going to start over. Back up here, and I'm going to just start creating my, I'm going to choose a little bit different color to make it show up. I'm gonna start creating my flower. And all I did, you probably don't even notice, I just created this little tiny dot of green. And that hard, yep, it's moving. Yeah, I don't need all that. Okay, so I'm going to quick export that, save the image. Now that is an image on my, just in my photos. So if I add a little bit more, and like I said, 12 per second. So you just have to keep adding. And you add a little bit more. And I'm going to keep doing this as I draw. So you'll come back in just a second and we'll see that.